All right, y'all. So I'm pretty sure y'all heard the news by now. It's going all over the place. This is like the talk of the town. This guy, this Tesla truck just blew up in Vegas. I live in Vegas. I live semi close to the strip, so I want to react to this. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Let me shut my yap.
In Las Vegas, where a Cybertruck explosion in front of the Trump International Hotel is being investigated as an act of domestic terrorism.
A former Army Green Beret Master Sergeant is being blamed for that attack. KTLA 5 Shelby Nelson live for us in the Cone. Past tonight, she's got the latest on this. Shelby?
Sure, Rick. As we know, several bystanders suffered minor injuries from that explosion. Now, officials gave an updated response earlier today, giving us some new details. They say the incendiary devices and the fuel that were recovered in that vehicle were actually intended to set off an even bigger explosion that they believe just didn't pan out the way 37-year-old Matthew Livelsberger had planned. From Colorado to New Mexico, Arizona, and then Nevada, through Tesla charging stations, investigators have a clearer picture of where the person inside the Tesla Cybertruck traveled before making his way to Las Vegas.
That's north on the boulevard from Sands at 8:39, where he then immediately heads to the Trump Hotel, pulls into the valet area.
17 seconds later, the vehicle bursts into flames in front of Trump International Hotel. Authorities found a passport and military identification and burned remains.
Our subject is 37-year-old Matthew Livelsberger. He's of Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Authorities say Livelsberger took his own life with a single gunshot wound to the head moments before the explosion. Authorities recovered 2 semi-automatic handguns from the vehicle that he lawfully purchased on December 30th. They also discovered fireworks, mortars, and fuel enhancers, and yet a motive for the explosion is still being investigated. At the time, Livelsberger was on approved leave with the Army. He had served as a Green Beret in the highly trained Special Forces. Given the timeline, investigators are looking at similarities between this incident and the deadly attack in Louisiana that authorities say was also carried out by an Army vet.
Both of the subjects served at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. What we do know about that is it's a very large military base, and we have no record that they served in the same unit or even at the same years at Fort Bragg.
Authorities traced the Tesla to a rental company, confirming it was rented through the app Turo, the same app used to rent the vehicle involved in the New Orleans massacre. Federal agents searched Livelsberger's Colorado Springs home, where neighbors watched in disbelief.
He seemed normal. His wife is very nice. They just had a baby. I'm really shocked. I would have never thought that that would be him.
Now, the ATF, the FBI, and local law enforcement are all working together on this. And again, they are investigating to see if there is, if at all, any connection to that Louisiana attack. As of now, they say they have not been able to link Livelsberger to any terrorist group, but they're still looking into that as well. In the meantime, Elon Musk, they say, is deploying a team out to see if they can recover any video that was filmed from that Cybertruck.
All right, y'all. Well, you seen that long clip. So my thoughts, like, Trump Hotel is actually the one hotel I haven't been to yet. We've been to pretty much every hotel here, but we haven't been to Trump Hotel. There's a lot of like theories of why this happened. I was talking to my girl, her brother's like really invested into it and stuff. And people are saying, like, some people are saying it's a terroristic attack. Me going off of like, I got the full facts of the story. I think this is just my opinion. I think this guy, like, he was in the Army, he was married, he had a kid. Maybe he came here to Vegas and he was going to celebrate, but he did a little too much gambling and lost a lot of money. A lot of people have, you know, offed themselves here in Vegas because of that reason. You know, they gamble too much money. Some people gamble their life savings away. Some people gamble their house and they don't want to go back and face their spouse or their family because in fear of judgment, which hey, if I did that, like, I don't know what I would do with myself. You know, I probably wouldn't go that extreme, you know, but like they said he had a gunshot wound to the, you know, to the head. So like he took himself out. And what I think is he had fireworks in the back. He was planning to celebrate in New Year's Eve. I did a video. I walked the strip on New Year's Eve. Check that video out, by the way. Pretty dope. You can see all the stuff. New Year's Eve, they had fireworks. Like, all the hotels were doing fireworks. Other people were lighting their own fireworks. And I know for a fact, like on 4th of July, other people light their own fireworks too. So, and he had gasoline in the back too, which comes to say maybe he was like planning to barbecue or something, you know, I don't know. So then, you know, when he took that gunshot, you know, maybe it sparked, it hit through the back and hit canisters of gasoline, boom, exploded everywhere. And boom, that explains all the fireworks and the gasoline. Maybe it was a lot of people party on New Year's Eve, you know, so I was just thinking he would do that, you know. Or, you know what I'm saying, it was he didn't like Trump, you know, maybe he wanted to make a statement. It could be that too, you know. I don't know. But my theory, I want to go with that theory because I know a lot of people have off themselves in Vegas due to gambling, due to spending too much money, or just doing to, like, I don't know, depression and stuff. He could have been going through something and was just like, I don't want to do this anymore, you know. But I think my theory uh goes better with that. He seemed like a good person. He seemed like he had his life together, but you never know, you know. A lot of Army vets go through things and they just can't deal with the real life things, and he wanted to just, you know, probably just take himself out. I don't know, you know. Shout out to those Cybertrucks. They're pretty strong because I watched a video. It was right, if you seen in the video, it was right by the glass doors and it didn't explode. It didn't like knock and shatter any of the glass. They said in another news clip that I didn't play in here, but they said the Cybertruck absorbed most of the blast. You know what I'm saying? So it pretty much, there was only like what, probably like 9 other injured around. Probably got hit with fragments and stuff, but they were like minor injuries. So those Cybertrucks are pretty strong. Me on one hand, I would never get those trucks. Electric cars. One, I don't think the Cybertruck looks that good. I don't see that in Vegas. You see them all over the place. They're on like every corner. Everybody's got them. The all chrome one, they look like RoboCop trucks. But I would never get those cars. It's because one, I'm a gas man. Like, I've always made this statement. Okay, what if you're on a road trip and you're in the middle of nowhere? You're always going to be able to come across a gas station. You're not always going to be able to find an electric charging station. That's my theory on that. I'm always going to be with gas. I'm not going for electric. Plus, say you work like a 8-hour shift or you're an entrepreneur. You just worked all day. You know what I'm saying? You just want to go home and you go to a gas station. It takes you like maybe 5 minutes tops to pump some gas. You got to go sit at a charging station for like 40 minutes unless you got it at your house, you know. But a lot of people don't got it built into their house, so they got to go sit at a charging station, you know. I'm just not trying to do all that. Also, like with this, Elon Musk is getting into it. He can track everywhere the trucks went. He can I'm pretty sure he's gonna go. They said in the clip, like, he can find audio and video of what happened in the truck. So like, I don't want my car spying on me 24/7. You know, our phones already spy on us. You know, you be sitting there talking to your friend about something or talking to somebody about something, and then I know y'all have experienced this, and then you'll get an ad about that out of nowhere from through whatever, Google, whatever. You know, your phone's already listened to you. I don't want to get in my car and have my car spying on me too. You know, like it's crazy how far technology has come, and you know, I'm just, if you like electric cars, that's cool, you know. It's just not my thing. I'm gonna stick with gas, you know. I'm cool on that. This guy seemed like he had his life all the way together, so it's weird. They're trying to link it to that, but my theory, I think my theory is like, that's what I'm going with. You know, he came to Vegas to party, did a little too much gambling, and spent all his money, and now he was like, oh, I can't face my wife. I just gambled my whole savings or something like that, you know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on all this. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.